Last deck of the evening, Shining Shoal. As I was talking about earlier, this deck did incredibly well over the weekend. Trying to figure out if this is like just a flash in the pan or if it's actually here to stay. The results over the weekend for the same person, they got 3rd, 7th, and 11th in three of the four challenges. Now, at its core, this deck is basically just your average human stack. Champion, Thalia's Lieutenant, Luminarch Aspirant, Esper Sentinel, some additional 1-drops, Adeline. But to play around Fury, you have a package deal here. You have a card called Shining Shoal, which allows you to prevent X damage, and you can pitch a white card to basically pay X, where X is that spell's mana value. So you have Chancellor and Emeria's Call, which are both 7 mana spells, which allow you to redirect, well, prevent the Fury, so your creatures are getting saved from Fury, which is kind of cool. Not sure about these Raffine's Informants, couple Thalias here, and you'll notice a very low land count. That's because we have 4 Emeria's Calls, which effectively give us 20 lands without, you know what I mean? Like, Emeria's Call is a land that also pitches to Shining Shoal, so that's pretty cool. So, some cool synergies going on here. I guess that's fair. Like, if you draw a Chancellor or an Emeria's Call that you don't need, you can ditch them to Raffine's Informant. I could see that. Who requested this nonsense? I just wanted to play it. It's been crushing lately, so I wanted to try it for myself. Okay, so I have 3 lands. I have a 1-drop, a 2-drop, but this hand's a little sus against Fury. I think you have to keep these hands, but you will simply just not get Furied. What does an aggro deck get from playing 7 mana spells? So there's a card called Shining Shoal, which allows you to exile a white card in your hand instead of paying X, and you can prevent the next X damage. So basically, if you have high mana value white cards that you can pitch to Shining Shoal, that's the benefit of playing the 7s. Rules question about double strike and damage prevention. Shining Shoal specifically says prevent the next X damage, I believe. So double strike, like, I don't know how that works actually. How does that work? Shining Shoal doesn't prevent it, just redirects? I gotta read Shining Shoal, hold on. I'll tell you how it works in a second. Let me read the card first. So it says, the next X damage that a source of your choice would deal to you and or creatures that you control this turn is dealt to any target. So if they're attacking with a Fury and you Shining Shoal for 7, you can prevent the next 7 damage that the Fury would deal. So first strike is 3 and then regular damage is 3. So you'd prevent all 6. What's up, Rosie Dog? How you doing? Alright, they are killing Thalia. Rude but acceptable. No, Bone Crusher doesn't, right? Because Bone Crusher, that's good. That's a good draw. It says the next damage. So, like, instead. I don't know if instead is damage prevention. I don't know how that works. Crusher does shut it off. Does Crusher work against Deflecting Palm? This would be the same thing, right? I think I'm discarding the extra Solitude. Kind of want to keep the Call in my hand now. Yeah, because I kind of want to be able to play Adeline next turn without shocking. Instead means it's a redirection, it's not preventing damage, it's changing what it... Yeah, it's just like changing the target of the spell, right? It's not preventing damage. Oh, Palm specifically says prevent on it? Okay. So it's a little bit different there. But Shining Shoal is not preventing the damage, it's just changing the target effectively. It's almost like a spell skite kind of thing. I think is what it is. I'll just block with Sentinel, I think. Yeah, I want to keep the Raffine's Informant. It's a bigger threat. 2-drop. What you got for me? Okay. Kill my Raffine's Informant. See if they want to pay. I could Shoal this. I'm effectively trading 2 for 2, right? Shoal, pitch Lieutenant, kill Ragavan. Play Adeline, attack for 4 or 5. Actually, it's probably better to go Shoal, pitch Solitude. Okay, so... the next X damage that a source of your choice would deal to any target. So the target that I'm choosing is Ragavan. So target Ragavan, exile Solitude, and then I choose the Galvanic as the source. Got it. O2 Drop says, hey buddy, long time no see. I don't know if you've heard of this band, but they seem up your alley. Shadow of Intent, the Heretic. I have heard of Shadow Intent, yes. Shadow of Intent's crazy. What's up, O2 Drop? How you doing, buddy? The Heretic prevails. In the queue, buddy. In the queue. Alright, let's go Adeline. I'm going to save the call in hand in case I draw to the Shoal. And this Lieutenant next turn is real nice. I mean, Shining Shoal is a hell of a card. Really good against red decks. Yeah, I've listened to some Shadow of Intent before. I'm a big fan of their band. Some good stuff. How am I liking Modern? It's okay. I still think I like Pioneer more, but I don't hate Modern. I only hate Modern when I play against Murktide and Scam all the time. Because those decks are just not very fun to play against. Yeah, it's complicated. It is, in fact, complicated. Maybe the Sentinel's attack is too greedy. 11, 13, 14. Why would they block that, not Sentinel? Hell yeah, this song slaps. I mean, I 5-0 with fucking Graz earlier. Like, Modern can't be that bad if I'm 5-0ing with Graz, you know? Would the Do Make sign have O's in it? Yeah, it would. I think it would do O's or zeros instead of O's. Bo show. Graz is gonna base. Yeah, if we get to the sub goal, the neon sign, we're gonna put zeros instead of O's. Yeah, consistent branding. Dude, I was looking at some ideas the other day. I'm gonna show you to see it. I want you to see how this looks. This looks so dope. Which font was it? Even this one's good. Like, look at this one. This one just looks so good. Let's look at some of the other fonts. Like that. That's pretty good. There's some really nice ones. I don't know if I like that one. That one's pretty good. That one looks good. Kind of like that one. The D's a little bit too small, though. Like, don't the O's look a little bit too big in that one? There's some nice ones, though. What do we got? Dark Reckoning! Thank you so much for the 8 months. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. They're a little pricey, but that's why I set the sub goal a little bit higher. A little pricey. I think the smallest one was like 250 or 300, but I think they ranged from like 3 to 600. I think, roughly that. I think the really, really big ones were more expensive, but it probably is. I think it is. What are we playing against? We are playing against Mono Red Saga. Could be like Ape Blast. Matchup is Prelate for, I would assume Cascade. Cascade and maybe Prowess. We want anything against them. We want the Sanctifiers for sure. I don't think I want Priest. Emrakul seems mid. Leyline seems mid. I don't think I want the Prelates. I'm going to cut probably the mid 2 drops. Because I'm bringing in Sanctifiers. Seems fine. Yeah, Blade set of Shield Rids. Which I have to buy for Standard. I actually never bought Shield Rids. I always just kind of like... Because I bought the cards for Rakdos midrange before Shieldred came out, and then I ended up playing 2 RCQs with Rakdos with Shieldred, but I borrowed them, and then I just never bought them. No, we didn't play against the Sea Swall stack with the Graz. That would have been pretty funny, though. Everybody Sideboard should be prepared for Scam. Well, I mean, it's a one-lander, but it's a pretty good one. You know what? We're keeping this for content. I'm keeping this for content. Not great. Alright, I guess we can try to block. Maybe if they have a Bolt, I can go Shoal, pitch Solitude, kill the Ragavan. See, that's the thing about Shoal, is like you're almost always going to get a 2-for-2 out of it if you're doing it against like red removal, you know? Question is, do I pitch the Solitude? Yeah, I think I pitched that backup Solitude. Stop hurting yourself! Stop hurting yourself, said Ragavan. Alright, land please. Land please! Alright, well, you know. Sometimes you keep one-landers. Congratulations, you blasted yourself. We'll have Pioneer tomorrow, Special K. Again, the new schedule, for those of you who are just tuning in and may not have been here the past, couple of days or past week or so. Monday is always going to be Modern. Tuesday is always going to be Pioneer. Wednesday is up in the air still. Wednesday is going to be like kind of a potpourri day. I think we're probably going to try to play some Standard this Wednesday, because I do need to start playing Standard for the next RC. But yeah, always Modern on Monday, always Pioneer on Tuesday. Because I do want to, like, even though I'm not in love with the Modern format, I still want to keep up with it, you know? I do want to keep playing Modern. Wednesday EDH. Oh, about all that. What did you miss? You didn't miss much. Yeah, I'm qualified for San Diego, so I got to start playing some Standard. I do stream full time. This is what I do every single day, for better or for worse. I love it though. You know, I could not ask for a better. I guess you can call it a career, but I would not ask to do anything different every single day. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Canister, Doom Spike, and Caleb, do you play some Commander? I still have not. The last time I played Commander was like, I could not even tell you what the last time I played Commander was. Oh no, come on. I mean, if you got a Twitch Prime, then you know. So I played a little bit of Standard over the weekend, Island GG. I tried the Rakdos Atraxa deck, and I tried a little bit of Mono Red. I was surprisingly impressed with the Mono Red deck. I did not think I was going to like it that much, but Furnace Punisher is a fucked up Magic card. And I think the red players should be playing 4 of that card main deck. It's just like every single deck is just full of non-basics. Literally every single deck. No, I'll get in a second, though. Professor Dumbledore, thank you so much for that Twitch Prime. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. All right, what did Apeshit want? Apeshit wants Hallelujah by Under Oath Hallelujah. Under Oath Hallelujah. All right, got you, Apeshit. How's this Standard right now? I really don't think it's that bad. I had a pretty good time when I played it. I'm just going to take 5 here. Would love to draw an expensive card to pair with the Shoal. They're at 14, so 5, 8, I have 12. Built soldiers for the RC, but I've been getting slapped by the red menace over the last few days. Yeah, the red deck has surprised me a lot. Did not think I was going to like it that much. The last RC did have a surprising number of side events. It was at a DreamHack. I'm at 7. How does Lifelink work with Shoal? So it says the next X damage that a source of your choice would deal is dealt to any target instead. So the source is still controlled by them, so they would still gain the life, if I'm understanding that correctly. Maybe I have to pump the brakes on this champion. 2 cards in hand. Okay, let's cast this to make the champion a 6/6. And then even if they have an artifact, we can trade. Drawing a white card there would have been sick, but I don't know what you just typed in the chat, Daniel, but what's up, buddy? Those are words. Those are in fact words. Yeah, that is chatting, all right. That is chatting. Daniel is definitely chatting. I guess if I wasn't gonna attack with the champion, I should have just played this post-combat. Well, no, because I wanted to make the lieutenant bigger, right? How safe of an attack is this? Probably not safe enough. Maybe this trade is bad, because now I can't protect my champion. Although they can't really kill a 6/6, right? Like, they should be Shrapnel Blast, but that doesn't kill a 6/6. So I think we should be okay. Oh. But that blows up the Shadow Spear and their 2 desks. So I'm probably okay with that. They're likely going to tick it up to 2. Well, they're not just going to sack it now. Okay. Devbo, thank you so much for the 4 months. Greatly... What is this attack? This attack is atrocious. What is this? Den is colorless. No, it's not. It's red. It says Den of the Bugbear is red. This attack makes 0 sense whatsoever. I mean, I'm going to block. If I missed it, Devbo, thank you for the 4 months. I greatly appreciate the continued support. Thank you so much, Devbo. Doom Loves in the chat. Please and thank you. Is this lethal? So it's plus 4 damage, right? So 6, 9, 11, 13, it's 17. Sounds lethal to me. I don't know how I won that game. Dallas is Pioneer. Why do we keep mentioning Standard? I'm not talking about Dallas. I'm talking about San Diego. San Diego is Standard. Singman, Dono deck. Cool with this Thursday. I like how you called it Yund. Ooh, I'm in. Alright, let me bookmark that so I don't forget. If you could just post it, you know what? If do me a favor, Singman, I know you're in the Discord. Just post it in the Dono deck channel in the Discord. It's for me to keep track of it a lot easier. Looks good though, I like it. So we got 2 Dono deck spots. 2 Dono deck spots filled. 1 remaining for this Thursday. Jung. I like Yund better than Jung. It's actually 18, I forgot to count this. In shambles. Literally in shambles. No, they could have just not attacked. Are they gonna slow play? No, they've been talking to chat. They said they're a fan, they enjoy your content. I think they just like, I don't know. I didn't think they were going to. We exchanged pleasantries in chat, so. So this is a 1-lander. And you know what Pioneer needs? Pioneer needs Ignoble Hierarch. We kept the 1-lander last time. It can't be that bad. Schmirktide. Can we get some resident sleepers in the chat for the Schmirktide? Residential sleeper, please. Oh, wait, it's not Murktide. Oh, yeah, I should have looked at it. They revealed the Giganta. It's not Murktide. This is still kind of a sleeper deck. Okay, not a bad one. Ready to be punished for keeping 1 land? I was waiting for them to Thoughtseize my 1 land. Imagine that. Imagine if they had just Thoughtseized my 1 land. Now that would have been content. Hajar, Loyal Bodyguard. Yeah, the rest of that, there wasn't a ton of legends in that deck. Maybe, though, I could see it. You still have Glissa, too. You have Glissa plus Shelly. Actually, that might not be that bad. I don't hate that. We could try a couple Hajars. Like 2, maybe. Magmatic Channeler. I think you're a little too lost in the sauce. I always hated that card. And Tilt! I don't think I'm Solituding the Shredder. Maybe I'm supposed to. I would actually prefer Spotify links if you could. Hostage. That would be my preferred way for song requests. What, Channeler? Do people used to play Channeler? Not this Channeler. Magmatic Channeler. That was when Lurrus was legal, right? I mean, you could justify literally any card when Lurrus was legal. Right? Anything was good with Lurrus. Alright, we got a song request from Hostage. What do we got? Now I want to listen. Now I want to listen to Hostage by Chelsea Grin. Just debating if I should Solitude the Channeler or not. I feel like I should pitch the second Shoal. It does make the first Shoal a lot worse. Oh wait, if I was doing it this way, shouldn't I have just gone Shoal, pitch, Solitude? Because it does the same thing. Yeah, I should have went Shoal, pitch, Solitude. It's the same exact thing, but doesn't give them 3 life. Playing around Spell Pierce, though. It is reasonable. Spell Pierce is a card they definitely could have. We should save that copy pasta. I'm going to make that a command, Tonber. I'm going to make that into a command. There you go. Prismatic Ending. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, redirect the Prismatic Ending. We're forgetting the fetch from Tarn. True. Very, very true. Alright, Shoal, you've done your work. Well, you didn't really do any work, but... Surely I'll draw a land at some point, right? Yeah, the first turn of the game in Murktide, you're taking like 17 game actions. Would Emissary be terrible? You net 2 mana from the activation. Burning Tree Emissary? In the Jund deck? No, I don't, because the thing is like, Burning Tree doesn't cast any of your 2-drops, really. You have Blood Tithe, Shieldred's Edict, Abrupt Decay. So, like, it doesn't really cast anything, you know? So, they just cast Dig Through Time. That's cool. Well, they're gonna go, what? They're gonna double Prismatic Ending and then cast Bauble, I think. I mean, these Jeskai Breach decks just take forever to play. Because they don't really have, like, a real win condition. They just try and grind you out. Their win condition is you getting bored. Did they just not cast Bauble? Weird champ. Breach Bolt is technically a win con. I mean, is it though? I don't know if I'd call that. That's a loose definition of the term win condition. I just walked to a poop-filled diaper, the trash in the curb, since trash day tomorrow, and then I threw the recycling bin. Oh no. Is that gonna go to the same the same landfill that the MH2? Your baby's diaper shit is just gonna be all over those MH2 cards. It's be pretty valuable MH2 cards. Was Leona's thoughts of MH2, I suppose. I see. Leona's very smart. Okay, I guess, I don't know, I'll take a draw step. Chef Seth! There you go. That is the last dono spot for Thursday. Chef Seth, thank you for the $25 donation. Thursday's dono deck is now officially full. Let's drop a link to the... Well, I think you have a list in the Discord. I don't know if you've updated it, so if you could just drop an updated list, I'll take a look. Alright, you went. I quit. I guess Prelate's good. 1,000,001. Sanctifier seems okay. Drannith could be okay against Breach. 2-mana 1/3 though is kind of mid. I'm gonna cut the Raffine's Informant. Bodyguard. Is this a matchup where I don't want to play Shining Shoal because they have Prismatic Ending? Like, Shining Shoal's not that good against... Well, it's still good against Bolt, I guess. Cut Solitude, maybe? This might be over sideboarding. I'm just gonna cut Solitude, I think. I'm gonna keep Shoals. Oh, my immortal soul is... It's not that. What is in the background that I can't, like... Is it this? No. It's not that. It's not that. I don't know. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. I'm losing my mind, chat. Literally losing my mind. Creatures can exploit themselves with the exploit mechanic? Yeah, they can. I think on the text it says sacrifice a creature. Or exploit a creature. Same. Please, chat, that's too real. Way too real. Valiant Changeling. 5/dub. Costs 1 less for each creature type among creatures you control. Well, your creatures are mostly humans, right? Spell cost... This effect can't reduce the amount of mana the spell costs by more than 5. Changeling Double Strike. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Because you're basically all humans, right? Anime Muta. I guess Mutavault makes it cost 2 mana, but I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I think the tax on the reveal is much more important than just like some random shitter. God, do you lead Champion or Sentinel against them? I think you're always supposed to lead Sentinel, even though I kind of hate it. And then you just go Champion Bodyguard on 2. Unfortunately, Modern doesn't seem to be firing tonight, but I did buy something. Look in general chat on Discord. Well, JS, sorry to hear. What'd you buy? Look at that. I convinced JS to buy a foil showcase Graz. You love to see it, JS. Well, it's funny you say that, because... Oh shit, where did I put it? Yeah, here it is. So, I didn't tell you... Well, I told you I opened a Graz in the PTQ sealed pool, but I didn't tell you what Graz it was. Look at that. Look at that. That's the one I opened in the PTQ. Stonks, baby. To the moon! To the moon! Literally to the moon. Dragon's Rage Channeler, huh? Let's just go Champion Bodyguard. I kind of want to protect the the Sentinel, I think. Get like that. Is the Phyrexian foil? What do you mean the Phyrexian foil? Are they not the same? I didn't realize yours was different. Let me see. Where am I going? Discord. Phyrexian foil, what do you mean? Are they different? I'm putting them side by side. I mean, I think... What am I missing? Oh, yours is the completed, the step and completed. Oh, okay. I missed that at first. That one looks nice. To make up the new Atraxa. I got you, JS. Well, very, very poggers. Is it possible for me to see my own chat history in my chat? I don't know if you can. You could try typing /user Tonbur, but I think it only allows you... I think that might be a mod-only command. But /user might work. Oh, it's mod only? Okay. Why do you want to see your chat history? You want to see how many times you were chatting? Are they targeting? Champion, really? Alright. Deal. Yeah, we need the Murktide command. The Murktide command is always welcome. Probably have to play Sanctifier. Oh, yeah, the Mind Splice bet that I'm 100% losing. Yeah, I basically already lost that bet. I kind of forgot what our bet was. I think there was 5 gifted involved, and I'm pretty sure... What was it like? If you won the bet, I would gift chat 5 subs? I can't remember what it was. Or maybe it was a dono deck? I don't remember exactly what it was. Gift chat 5 subs. Okay. Well, I'm going to be gifting chat 5 subs then, because that card sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. It's just like... I feel like we just don't have enough pieces for it. I think that's all it is. I think we need more pieces. I'm targeting Sentinel here to play around Prismatic Ending. Because if I load up on Sanctifier, they can just kill with Pending. Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, Chris Patel played it at the Pro Tour. I don't think he did particularly well, though. Is there a reason to play Snow Basics? If we're spending Doomwake's money go big, 500 subs. Oh no. No, it was 5 gifted subs, okay? Yeah, we've already discussed the terms and conditions. Cleric that sacks itself. You know what the name of the card is? Was it a 2-drop? Not bad for White Sun's Twilight. Do you think White Sun's Twilight could be good in the blue-white apparatus deck? No. We're talking about a junk card. Priest of Haunted Edge. Black 1. 0/4. Tap sack, give a thing -X/-X, where X is the number of snowlands you control. Well, the issue is, like, you can't play snow duels, right? Because the only snow duels are ETB tap lands, and ETB tap lands suck. So, I don't think you can do that. I mean, if all of your lands were snow for free, that card's fine, but that's not how it works, you know? What am I protecting here? I think the Sentinel. 3 app, 3 Mind Splice app, 2 White Suns, 2 Sphinxes Rev. Oh, like in the blue-white Mind Splice deck. I want to experiment more with that deck. I don't think we gave it a fair shake. We played, what, like 1 league with it where we went 0-2 drop, and I didn't play it again. It felt like it had potential, maybe. Do I think when I think? No, I don't. I never thought of it like that, but you're right, I don't. Some real deep level shit right there. Yeah, we're gonna do Modern Mondays from now on. I don't want to play Pioneer every day. As much as I love Pioneer, you know, small doses. Well, not small, but like, yeah, I want to split up the content because I want to have different. I want to have Modern and Pioneer on the channel, both YouTube and Twitch, all that stuff. So it'll be Modern Monday, Pioneer Tuesday. Haven't decided what Wednesday is going to be yet. Might be different every week, we're not sure. And then Thursday will be Dono decks. I think I might play some Standard this Wednesday, because I do want to start playing Standard for the RC. Maybe we'll just do Standard every week. Standard once a week is fine. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Well, that's mostly every Tuesday on Arena. A little bit of each. Like, on days that I'm testing decks that I have on Arena, I'll play Arena. But if not, I'll play a Moto. Right now, I have Mono Red and I have the Rakdos Atraxa deck on Arena. In Chicago. Alright, please don't have Prismatic Ending. How much of the Apex did I get to watch? We watched a little bit on Saturday in between rounds. I ended up rating them when I was done with the stream. What am I going to start with in Standard? Well, I've played the Mono Red deck and the Rakdos Atraxa deck. Those are the two decks that I've... Those are the only two decks that I've played so far. Thoughts on just playing Lieutenant and nothing else? And not trigger the Shredder? Is that bad? Could also go Champion Thalia. Let's actually just go Champion Thalia, I think. I think I like that. I think I'll give them one loot. Then I can double spell next turn. Oh, I meant to tap the Cavern. I really hope they don't have exactly Spell Snare. Did right after Dylan knocked me out of top 4. Oh, really? Sag. Yeah, I ended up watching the finals as well. It was a good tournament. Oh, it was fun to watch. Look at PT Bench's stream title. Do they actually have Spell Snare? Or they have Bolt? Okay. That's fine. I gotta look at Bench's stream title now, I guess. Where's PT Bench? Where you at, Bench? Some Doomwaker Spike deck IDK. Based. They have a 2/4. I don't like them having a 2/4. You didn't respond to me. Come on, Bench, you're killing me. Alright, Thalia dead. What's a 2/4? What is a 2/4? I really don't want to keep giving them loots. Maybe I should have cut these Solitudes, huh? Alright, you can go. Yeah, he literally ignored me. Let me Bench. Oh, but he didn't answer my question. I asked him, is it a Spike deck or a Doom deck? And he never answered my question. Notice me. He did notice me, to be fair. I got to meet Bench in Philly. Bench is great. Met Bench, met Dingo, met E-Philly, the whole crew. Teferi, the Fun Raveler. Okay. Why is Mono Blue Spirits picking up in popularity? In Pioneer? It's a good deck. It's good against Mono Green. Yeah, Spirits is just a good deck. I mean, I don't know why you would play Mono Blue over Blue White, but that's kind of weird. Like, if you want to play the Curious Obsession and that kind of stuff, just play Blue White with those cards. Yeah, the sideboard's so much worse. Completely agree with that. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna play 2 spells. Yeah, get your loots, whatever. What are they playing? They're playing Breach. Jeskai Breach. And by Jeskai Breach, I mean Jeskai Resident Sleeper. Not like there's a bunch of untapped blue-white dual lands. Not like they just printed another untapped blue-white dual land. That command is really good. We love the Murktide command. The Murktide command applies to Breach decks too. I love how I have a fucking Sanctifier in play. They're casting Otherworld Breach, and they're still going to get to draw 4 cards. Yeah, you win. I quit. I quit. You win. Oh, God, I was falling asleep during that match. Literally falling asleep. I would love Modern if it weren't for all those boring decks. It's just so many of them. This hand is awful. Okay, so put back Chancellor and Call. Just keep triple 1-drop, I think. I think I'm still leading on Sentinel. Each deck brings something new to the table. Yeah, and like, there's a bunch of different Ragavan decks in Modern, but they all just kind of look the same to me. People always talk about, well, you know, the diversity is that there's 10 different Ragavan decks, but their goal, they're all trying to do the same thing. They're all just like medium mid-range decks. I don't know. That's just my take. Even the Saga decks, like they're different, but they're not really. You know what I mean? They're not that different. Well, the nice thing about Pioneers, the cards aren't that expensive for the most part. 4/5. Like the Grill Blast deck. I do too, but it's like, it's not that much different than the other Ragavan decks, you know? It's not doing anything intrinsically different than most of the other decks that have Ragavan. Yeah, it's just all broken cards. Just that's all that Modern is anyways, right? Modern didn't fire, it's supposed to snow tonight, so I think that's why. Oh, that makes more sense, yeah. That makes more sense. Alright, well, they're going to take 1,000 damage next turn. Literally 1,000 damage. I don't know. I think I'd rather have the counter on the Lieutenant, right? I think so. Look, I'm the good guy, okay? I'm the good guy casting Champion of the Parish and Thalia's Lieutenant. I guess my opponent's also playing a hero deck. Attack Chad. Yep, I am attacking Chad. This Pioneer. I mean, it could be, right? How good? Okay, how good would Champion of the Parish be in Pioneer? Probably a little bit too good, I think. This legitimately looks like it could be a Pioneer game, though. Champs would be a little fucked. Yeah, I don't think Tarmogoyf would be that great. Oh, well, no, they're no longer playing a hero deck. They were until they cast Ragavan, but no longer playing a hero deck. So they do have to chump block both of the champions. So attack with all means they go chump, chump, eat, take 2. So they lose a Ragavan and a Goyf, and I only lose a Lieutenant. That seems pretty good. It's got to be good enough. Ragavan is a big reason mid-range is viable. I agree with you. If you took my opponent's deck and cut Ragavan from it, it wouldn't be remotely playable. I 100% agree with you. Brennan 6-2. Play a Shockland. You won't. You won't play a Shockland. Oh, a Dark Confidant. Oh, now they can Fatal Push me. Okay, they don't have Fatal Push. I was going to say, I kept the Bodyguard over the Lieutenant. So if they had, like, land, Goyf, push, I could still sack the Bodyguard. I don't know if that's better, but... is Leyline of Sanctity still good against 2014 Jund? I think it is. Probably should cut some of these pitch spells. I feel like Shining Shoal is not very good against them, and they have Thoughtseize. Should I not have Chancellor of the Annex in my deck? I'll play one Shoal just to Mize. Well, 2014 plus, you know, some Modern Horizons cards. Hand's bad. Hand's better. I think on a mulligan I'm supposed to put back Solitude. It's just like mulliganing to 6 and having to pitch cast Solitude to kill a Tarmogoyf. I'm just never going to beat the Thoughtseize deck that way. Okay. Legacy is blue, Modern is red, Pioneer is what, black? Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, Pioneer is almost more red than black, but... Chandra Pyromaster. Do you remember, like, the original Jund decks were playing, like, Geralf's Messenger, and some of them were playing Phyrexian Obliterator? What a time to be alive, huh? What a time to be alive. That was back when you could play Deathroad Shaman. I mean... They got the card back off of that. No! It's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. If they don't tank Sanctifier, I don't know what's going on. They did play literal Giant Growth, yeah. Hey, you put some respect on that name. Giant Growth won a Grand Prix in Standard, okay? Literally won a Grand Prix. Naya Blitz. Anybody remember Naya Blitz? That deck slapped. The original Masticore won Worlds. That card's base. What are you talking about? See, I do respect that my opponent's name is Chad, and they're playing a Chad deck. With the exception of this card. But the rest of the deck is pretty chatty. I think I'm just going to go here. And here, and not attack. I'm just going to load up the Thalia. Then we can go Lieutenant attack with everything next turn, probably. Can even put a counter on the Mutavault. No, they're going to Inquisition my Lieutenant. Sag. Don't forget Maze's End. Gabriel and Lassif played Maze's End at a Pro Tour once back in the day. Liliana of the Veil. We know they have Inquisition in hand. I mean, I guess it's nice to sack Thalia. Not if I don't draw a land, though, right? I feel like it's too much value to not sack Thalia here. Is mono white playable in Modern these days? Well, this particular list, David, did very, very well in the challenges over the weekend. Like the same person playing the same 75 in the 4 challenges over the weekend got 3rd, 7th, and 11th. And I don't think they placed in the last challenge, but Hank did very, very well over the weekend. It lands nice. Do I want the counter on the Thalia or the Lieutenant? I think I no, I'll put it on the Thalia. I think it's better on the Thalia. And then I'm going to make the Aspirant a 3/3. And I think I'm going to kill Liliana. Not sure if that's better or not. Because if I don't kill Liliana, they can go Uptick and then Edict again. So. I don't know if they stream. Engineered Explosives, huh? Yeah, that's enough for me. I know they kill their Bob, but they have 4 cards in their hand. I'm sleepy. Playing against too much Murktide today, that's why I'm sleepy. Do I think Cruel Ultimatum would be playable in Pioneer? I don't think it would be playable, no. I mean, it would be based as fuck, but I don't think it'd be playable. Like, you can just pay 5 mana for Cruel Ultimatum, and you don't have to be Grixis for it. You just have to tap 4 swamps. They put us in the play? No, I lost that game. Invoke this and draw 3. Some of the time it does. If they have no permanents in play, it draws 3. To be on a... 3rd Adeline, not exactly what I'm looking for in this hand. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. What do you think they have? Shieldred's Edict? That'd be incredibly based. I mean, they probably just have removal spell, untap Liliana Edict. So I guess I should just be mana efficient. Yeah, this is Hank's list. Yeah. Yep. Untap Liliana me, I get it. The 3rd Adeline is not exactly where I want to be. Not the best. Land. I mean, we just have to play this, right? Yeah, we can't not play it. I got plenty of things to discard to this Liliana, though, let me tell you. Let me tell you. I got discard fodder for days. They know about this one, I think, right? They know about the 2 fancy ones. Yeah, they don't know about this one, so I'll discard this. I've been inattentive towards Modern for months, but is Jund back in the menu? I mean, the thing about Jund is Jund players are just going to play Jund, whether it's good or bad. Jund players are extremely stubborn, so I wouldn't necessarily say that it's back on the menu. I still think it's, like, pretty disadvantaged against Murktide. Like, this deck just has a hard time beating a top deck expressive iteration at all stages of the game, so... Yeah, maybe Saga's good, but... I mean, can I really play her on Bolt? I have to try and kill Liliana, right? I think I have to. At least I get a card out of it this way, if they have the Bolt. They just don't have it? That's good. It's good for me. I could have been worse. I missed the land drops, they're on all spells. Yeah, Jund Saga could be good. At least Saga, like, lets you... Saga at least can maybe help you fight against iteration in those longer games. I feel like casting Adeline here is pretty bad. It is a better use of my mana. I can Adeline this turn, and then if I rip a land, I can go Champion Bodyguard, Slam with Mutavault next turn. I think I'm just going to jam Adeline. It's definitely riskier, but incoming Raging Ravine. That's the true boomer tech. Ooh, no removal spell. I like that. What's my opinion on Karn, Scion of Urza, and Pioneer? In what context? I don't think it's that good, particularly. But I think if your deck has a ton of artifacts, maybe it could be good. Oh, do they have Endurance? No, they don't have Endurance. What do they have? What? Intarnation? Or they have Kolaghan's Command? Deal 2, Shock the Sentinel. So that makes sense. That is a boomer card. True. Well, I mean, they have Ragavan in their deck, so... yeah. Kolaghan's Command is definitely a boomer card. Now, Liliana Edict's my Adeline. Yeah. Yeah. Land would be nice, so I can go double one-drop kill Liliana. I can't play her on Bolt. I just have to kill this Liliana, or at least try to. They didn't have Bolt the last time I tried to kill it, so... Abrupt Decay. That is a boomer card. It's definitely a boomer card. Like, going back to Karn, Scion of Urza, if you're looking for, like, a mid-range card in those types of matchups, most of the time, like, Bank Buster's going to be better, you know, stuff like that. Alright, we need to find... Sanctifier. Does Sanctifier... How much does Sanctifier even decrease the Goyf by? I have Creature Artifacts. This would be a 3/4. How do I beat this Goyf? I have Solitude in my deck. Oh yeah, Splinter Twin. Back when people bring Splinter Twin. Yeah, I think this only makes it a 3/4. Which is still pretty big. Still big. Alright, you can go. I mean, to start, for sure. Do we run the 3/3 Fiend Hunter? No, the only removal spell that we really have is Solitude. But we have to draw a land and a Solitude is the issue. That's not a 2014 card. Yeah, they probably have Bloodbraid Elf. Would not be surprised. Come on, Shockblade Bloodbraid. More. That's boring. Come on, stop playing. You can't keep playing fire design cards. That's not how this works. You're a Jund deck. You're supposed to play Jund cards. This is like, you know, this is cheating. You're not a true Jund player if you play with Seasoned Pyromancer and Renin 6 and Ragavan Nimble Pilferer. You can't call yourself a Jund player. You know, it's not the Jund life. Based. Absolutely based. What a top deck right there. What a top deck. Be on the sideboard. Yeah, Olivia's definitely a boomer card. Okay. I'm disappointed in my Jund opponent. You know, I had some respect for them when they were playing with Tarmogoyf and Liliana, but then they played a bunch of Rens and Pyromancers and Ragavans, and now we can't talk anymore. We're not cool anymore. No mas. Okay, interesting attack. Green just for Goyf. Well, they have a Ren in play. Banger! How are you ever going to beat me if you can't target me? Actually the best draw of the deck. Not even close. Well, I cut Shoal, but maybe holding for Solitude is good. I boarded out Shoal. Because I didn't think they were playing Fury. That's why I cut Shoal. I guess I have one Shoal in the deck, but... maybe holding for Solitude is good. I'll just draw Solitude next turn. I think if I draw 4 Solitudes in a row, then I have a chance. If they pulsed. Oh, the ley lines? Could have played around Maelstrom Pulse. Oh yeah, we have 2 Eiganjos in play. That's gotta be a flavor fail. One's the castle and one's the seat. I mean, let's be honest, they both kind of look like castles, right? We're building our devotion. So they drew a second Tarmogoyf, is that what this is? Oh yeah, sure, I guess it's just different palaces. Yeah. 4 mana, what is this? Is it actually a Bloodbraid Elf? I'd be impressed. What the hell is this? Crime, punishment, killing your own Tarmogoyf. Okay. I mean, draw 2 more lands. Could draw 2 more lands. Yeah, just 2 more lands. It'll be fine. Just 2 more lands, and they have to have Stone Cold nothing. Wait, they can just get the ult Ren. They can ultimate the Ren and then flashback the Crime Punishment to kill my Angel tokens, right? Had a Goyf die, they cast Crime Punishment for X=2. Float 5 on tap and pass. Give him, just try to bait the Archangel Avacyn. I'm not gonna animate the Mutavault. I could, but actually a good draw. We're back in it, chat. We're back in it. Copium. Got him right where we want him. Yeah, they don't have the new Omnath in play. End of your turn, I'm going to tap 11 mana. Untap, I now have 11 black floating. So I can cast Expansion Explosion. You would not exist. Like I said, if I draw 4 Solitudes in a row, then we might be fine. I'm going to kill the Ragavan block here. Probably not going to get the block, but... Torment of Hellfire. Well, I mean, Expansion's more of a meme than Torment at this point, right? I have Kolaghan's Command. Kill Solitude, get back Goyf. Yeah. Yeah. Minus 11 minutes, by the way. What are we playing? We're playing a mono-white humans deck. We're just getting pummeled into oblivion by 2014 Jund. Yeah, you win. This person's play hasn't inspired me in Boomer Jund's performance, yeah. There's not many Boomer Jund players that, like, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to think of the phrase that I'm looking for, but they don't really give a shit. They've been playing the same deck for 20 years, Troll Despair. I think I'm... you know what? Fuck it, I'm putting back the 3rd land. You can't stop me. Willows, Copper, Somnath. Reed is good at playing Jund. But Reed's just also incredibly good at Magic. Whether he was playing Jund or... Reed could win with a ham sandwich, you know? Like, Reed winning with Jund doesn't necessarily tell me that Jund is good. It means that Reed is broken. The true testament to Reed's skill, that he can win with Tarmogoyf in 2023. It really is. Every time I play a Boomer Jund player, they complain about Saga or something. They can't complain about Ragavan Red and 6 when they have those cards in their deck, right? Yeah, exactly. Dude, is this back-to-back Boomer Junds? There's no fucking way. There's no way in hell. It's not possible. Probably creativity. I guess it could be Saga, too. I'm guessing creativity. You better on your own. Alright, kill your run. 1-2 bracket. I saw somebody top 32 in one of the challenges with Garth. Yeah, this deck's playing Informant. So Informant's kind of 5-head for when you have, like, you know, a bunch of Chancellor of the Annexes that you just can't cast. Informant's actually kind of 5-head. For bolting? I'm cool with that. Alright, we did. So... I guess I should play the Informant first. Yeah, discard here. Play this. Can go Lieutenant. Counter here. This kill Ren. This attack you. And then if they Archon me, we can sack this, put a counter here, attack for 6. Oh, they can't Archon me because they have a fucking Besiege you. If they're even playing the creativity deck, but... Any idea when Graz and Tybar sack or go to YouTube? That's all up to the editor. Probably sometime the next week or so. I don't really control any of that stuff. But yeah, probably next week. Possibly this week. There's only like 3 videos in the queue right now, so it could be towards the end of this week. It really is Jund. Actual, factual Jund. I'm just going to split up my power. Actual factual Jund. Back-to-back matches. We found the only 2 Jund players remaining in the entire world. They survived the apocalypse. Should play my land first, I guess. So they have the chump block, right? Yeah, they have the chump block. So they go to 3. Can reproduce to save the population. The population of Jund players. He's gonna play Jund at the LGS if we didn't get 8 inches of snow. Yeah, I don't really think it's like snowing too bad where I am, but I've heard of a lot of other people getting a lot of snow. All right, so last time we boarded in Sanctifier, cut the shoals. We boarded in Leyline last time, but I'm just not gonna do that. Fuck that. Seems fun to play. What, Jund? Like Boomer Jund? I mean, depends on your definition of fun. Fun is subjective. It's a crisp 80. Would love to be in Florida right now. Jund players are an important part of the Magic ecosystem. They occupy the 3-2 ecological niche by losing to good decks and beating bad ones. Very, very well spoken, Martyr. Yeah, the Jund players know all about the 3-2 lifestyle. They were born in it. Ooh. Alright, well, Time Walk you, I guess. Opening hand revealed Time Walk. I thought Murktide was the new Jund. I mean, it kind of is, but it doesn't have Tarmogoyf, so... The thing about, like, the Jund players switching to Murktide is most of the Jund players just want their Tarmogoyfs to be good, so, you know what I mean? They don't want to play the new fancy cards. Convince Redo to work on Pioneer Jund. Maybe he already has. He's too busy winning with creativity. Shoal in the hand, kind of sad. Playing against Boomer Jund in round 3 last weekend, it wasn't the easiest match. More or less the scam mirror, but with better grind. It's not really the scam mirror, though, because you don't have to worry about them, you know. The thing about playing against scam is they have really good pressure in the sense that they can have Grief or Fury on turn 1, whereas you don't have to worry about that much when you're playing against, like, actual Jund. They can't threaten you as much. Yeah, so about these Chancellors. I mean, I guess I have the Raffine's Informants, but... They revealed a companion, by the way. I think it was Gigantha. Yeah. So they are playing Saga. That's true. They do have a lot of ways to stop the scam. Oh, you know it's a true Jund player when they reveal Tireless Tracker. Opponent means business. They chose violence. They definitely... I should have discarded a land there. They definitely chose violence. Tireless Tracker. Just the massive Giga Chad. Yeah, I'm playing Moto in the past. This is the matchup that you would have seen in like 2012. Shit, I can't beat that. Oh, just kidding. I have a 3-3. Oh, I have a 4-4. I guess I'll put the counter on the Aspirant. It's not a bad draw. Almost named Elemental. Counter here. 4-4. Let's go. Nice 2-3. Alright, song request from Ferrando. What you got for me? In the queue, buddy. In the queue. Yeah, we've actually time traveled tonight. Plague Engineer. It's a really good thing I put a counter on this Aspirant, huh? Registering humans against Plague Engineer. Couldn't be me. We're at 13. We know they can't have Liliana because they revealed Gigantha. It's not bad. I'm considering putting a counter on Aspirant to play around a second one, but that seems kind of just pointless, right? Yeah, let's just not do that. I'm just going to load up in the other one. Make a 3-3? How do I make a 3-3? They have the Engineer. I can't make a 3-3. I can make a 4-4 or a 2-2. Get Maelstrom Pulsed. How exactly do you presume that our opponent's going to Maelstrom Pulse our Sanctifier en-Vec? You could maybe get away with that in paper, but 3-4 lifelink trample, huh? Oh, right, they're splashing Dress down. I gotcha. Yeah. Okay, 9. So they go to 12. We attack for 5. It dies, but it triggers, so... Do I win this race? This is 7, they go to 5, they go back up to 8. They attack me to 7. It's really close. What if I hate math. 7 to 5. Attack for 5. I go to 7, they go to 8. Then I 5 them, they go to... Or 7 them, they go to 1. Back up to 4. Fuck it. Attack. I could maybe leave back the 2-2. It's almost the exact same thing if I leave back the 2-2, right? Well, no, because they still gain the 3 life, so... Yeah. That makes this a lot more awkward. Oh, really? I think I'm pretty happy with that. XD. So they can double block, which means I just don't attack. Alright. Now we wait. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but... Yeah, 6 Devotion, by the way. Care about that. Also don't care about that. Why did they cast that? Why would they cast that instead of picking up Gigantha? They don't have the Leon. I didn't need to play that. Go. Stare. This game is a lot of staring. He stares in the chat. N6. Doesn't do all that much. Try to grow the Goyfs. Well, it's a black card. There's a thing about that where it doesn't actually grow the Goyfs. I would love to draw a Solitude here. They're finding MH cards. Well, I have more MH cards than they do, so actually we're tied. Oh, now I have more. Oh no, it dies. Never mind. I need to find like a lieutenant or something. I mean, Solitude's also good. Oh yeah, it grows Goyf. Sure. It really is Donkin. It really is. Certainly one of the boards of all time. Some would say that this is one of the boards of all time. Shining Shoal? Shoal would be a really good draw. Remember Gigantha? They did. This song does kind of slap. Sillin Bacana! Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. Thank you for your support. Chat, don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime and you have a Twitch account, which you probably have a Twitch account if you're watching the stream, if you have an Amazon Prime and you link your Twitch to your Amazon Prime, they give you 1 free subscription per month to any streamer of your choice. So thank you so much for your Twitch Prime, Sillin Banca. I appreciate that. Noted. Yeah, this song's good. You want to know the first time that I heard the song? It was on an XQC stream. I used to watch a lot of XQC. I haven't in a while, but Gigantha can't beat it. Nargalion, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Why are we not attacking? Because they just double block. I'm not trading a 5/5 for a 3/4. Or a 2/3, you know what I mean? They just crack fetch and they have 5 power. Attacking is so bad. Oh, stop! Stop! Nah, you're good. The youngest juicer. That's kind of how the meme works. Any Emeria's calls? Bro, if I draw Emeria's call... Oh, I can't cast it. I actually can't cast Emeria's call. They ulted it? Okay. Yeah, none of my cards do anything. You can go. Pepperjack, thank you for the 7 months, tier 1. Thank you very much for your continued support. Yeah, this is modern. Thank you very much, Pepperjack. Second Ren, okay. Yeah, we're back to just staring at each other. I mean, if I draw Solitude, I'm just going to kill the Plague Engineer. Ren doesn't do that much, though. As long as I have the Sanctifiers in play, what's the Ren doing? Why are they down-ticking on me? It's a very good question. I don't know. We probably should just start, like, uptick, downtick every other turn. You'll loot Primal Command. Oh my god, I could have chosen one of these on Angel. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. I didn't think about hardcasting Chancellor. Damn it. Oh man. Sag. That is a big Sag moment. Alright, I'll draw Plains. Look how they played the second Ragavan. Plains. Let's go! Are we gonna win this game by hardcasting Chancellor? Alright, hardcast Chancellor, your turn. It's lethal. Incoming Dreadbore. there's a good chance they have a removal spell in their hand. They could have Terminate, but if they don't have Terminate, the Dream Crush, they're 4-1. No, I mean, they were going to 3-2. They're Jund players, whenever, every single time a Jund player is going into round 5 of a league, they're always 2-2. Every single time. It's just a known fact. Yeah, that doesn't do anything, right? I could just double block. Deal me 1. This isn't, like, randomly lethal, is it? I don't think so. Maybe they're going to make it so that I can't double block Gigantha. Engineered explosives for 2. Oh, okay. So that puts me to 1. But if they attack with everything, then they die to Mutavaults, right? So I guess they leave back the engineer, probably. Well, no, they just attack for 6. It's actually kind of sketchy now. Okay, I guess we take 6. Go to 9. Oh yeah, the engineer shrinks the Mutavault too. Alright, well, I don't have any outs in my hand, so I guess I'll cast this. I know it's just gonna die, but I need to find a Solitude. Lost this game. I guess I can chump block the Gigantha? Yeah, I guess I can chump block Gigantha. Or I guess double block. Right? Double block Gigantha, trade here, go to 1. It's probably better. They have nothing. This is also online now, too. What a game. I maybe could have won this game if I had cast this a turn earlier, if I had named Phyrexian on one of these 3. Might have a turn, though. Might have a turn. Animate. Animate. I block. We don't have any other choice, right? We have to do it this way. Hope to draw Solitude. Because then we can Solitude this and then maybe play some spells. Oh, they ordered the Mutavault first. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, friend. Okay. Okay. Still dead, right? Death Touch Trample. Yeah, we're dead to Death Touch Trample. What's up, Giggy? So close. So close. Alright. Well, they attack anyways, right? Because it's at least a trade. Game 3. The Hank the Obese special. Hank crushed it this weekend. 3rd, 7th, and 11th in 3 of the 4 challenges. Absolutely just crushed it this weekend. Yeah, I know. I'm not even convinced this deck's that good, but Hank's crazy. I haven't loved it so far. We did play against Boomer Jund twice, so yeah. Playing humans against Boomer Jund is not the best. They also have fucking Plague Engineer. Like, who plays Plague Engineer? Who in their right mind plays Plague Engineer? I play Plague Engineer, Giga Chad. I fucking love Esper Sentinel. Michael_MTG. Thank you very much for the 2 months of support. Thank you for your continued support. Greatly appreciate that. Says, been watching your content on YouTube and wanted to swing by Twitch to sub with Prime. Thank you for the great content. Well, thanks again, Michael. Glad you're enjoying the content. Doom loves in the chat. Much appreciated. Ooh. Alright, new plan. I was gonna just play an Esper Sentinel, but new plan. A pretty good one to, just draw off the top so they don't know about. Pretty good. Arc_Lee, thank you for the 7 months of Prime. Thank you for your continued support. Much appreciated. Doom loves. Keep those Doom loves coming. Can this deck play Nykthos? Nykthos is kind of awkward because you have a lot of 1-drops, right? And you already have Mutavault. You'd probably have to cut Mutavault at that point. Okay. I mean, this is fine. I just slam Adeline, right? I'm gonna slam this one because this is the one they know about. Remember when everyone was sad? Plague Engineer pushed out Tribal and then Watsy printed Fury. I know, right? You want to cast Angels? We had enough mana to cast Angels last game. I just didn't have a third white source. Well, I guess I drew the third white source, but I didn't draw the Angels. I don't know. I think in general, if you have enough devotion to where you're being able to cast Nykthos, like if you have enough devotion in play where you're able to cast Emeria's Call hardcast, you probably already have enough permanence in play. So like, you know what I mean? Like you're probably already winning that game regardless. Well, not if you're casting it off of a Nykthos, you know? That's at least like what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll just offer the trade. Because I'm a Chad. Don't even know if this trade's good, but it's a lot of damage. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They also missed the land drop, so. Worst case scenario. I don't even know what worst case scenario is. Combat. Oh, they can pop and then push. Sure, right. They can pop the explosives and then push the Adeline, take 3. Go to 3, but then I just have backup Adeline. Yeah, I'll name Angel with the last Cavern. Okay. They have double bolt. I don't think this does what they think it does. I think they thought it counted power and toughness. You don't see the Gamba? Try refreshing. Yeah, this is just mono white Jund. This hand's good. I think. Do you just put back Adeline with this hand? Go. Even if I draw a third land, I can go Sentinel into Aspirant into 2/1. I think that's fine. It does Giggy, yeah, it does. Elf? Wow. This is like mono white's biggest weakness is the elf decks. Especially when I have a handful of fucking Sentinels that don't do anything against elves. Well, this is going to be awkward. Esper Sentinel, probably not great against my opponent. Yeah, this matchup has to be awful, right? It's like the classic Death and Taxes versus Elves in Legacy. Taxes in Legacy, Taxes can never beat Elves. Alright. Yeah. This is bad. This is really bad. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, I can make a 2/2. Is that good? I guess I'll make a 2/2. Surely that's good enough, right? God, I love this song. Predicted before I knew the matchup, yeah. If you had waited until you knew the matchup, you probably would have not voted yes. That's true. Death and Taxes did infamously beat Ross Miriam that one time. Wasn't that the game where like Ross drew the Crater Hoof or something? I can't remember the exact scenario, but Ross Miriam has drawn Crater Hoof way more than any human being on the planet Earth playing elves. Yeah, splash for Plague Engineer. Send it back again. This song is vibes. I could probably just scoop this game, right? Not waste everybody's time. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Was not prepared for the elves matchup. I guess we bring in Containment Priest. It's good against Coco and Cord. I don't know if they have those cards, but Thalia's dog shit. Is this card even remotely good? I don't think it does anything, right? Sure, they did have Ziggurat. They probably don't have Coco. I mean, this card doesn't do anything, right? Can redirect the Hoof. Well, it's good against red decks. Yeah, it's good. It's good against decks that have Fury. Not very good in this matchup. You do not play any red cards. You just don't really have anything that's good. Like, none of these cards do anything. At least this is a 2-mana 2/2. Would I rather just have a 2-mana 2/1 than a Shining Shoal? I think I would. Drannith is good for Realm Walker. I guess, yeah. Okay, that's reasonable. Well, this hand is... I mean, it's one of the hands. This hand does have Time Walk in it. Not gonna mulligan a hand that has Time Walk. Yeah, maybe I should bring in Drannith for Realm Walker. Don't at me, chat, but this card's literally just Time Walk. But you can't, don't at me. You can't at me. What if they kept a one-lander? Well, they just discard a card on turn 1, right? If they didn't get the one-lander. Should this deck be playing Gemstone Caverns? Oh, come on, man. They successfully passed the Time Walk test. And whoop. You know, I just can't. I really just can't. Really just can't. This matchup does feel really good. Staff 6 opponent. Put me out of my misery. Please. The match is already over. You just have to click the buttons. All you have to do is hit OK the night, you know, for another 5 times or whatever, and then I'm just gonna scoop anyways. Just F6. God, you know, my only chance was that I opened on Time Walk and they still had they just had the fucking Cavern. God damn, that feels so bad. Guess we should have played more Graz. That Graz deck was dope. Yeah, you should have went all in. As soon as you saw the matchup, just snap all in. Big Jugs is real. That game that we played against, that last game against Lantern was so fucking good. So, like, the situation was that my opponent was at 7. Here, I'll show you. It's on my Twitter, so I'll show you. This was just, like, the greatest moment of all time. So, basically, they were at 8. They were at 7, and they had a bridge in play, and I had a Graz. But I didn't I didn't realize that Den, like, they had 3 cards, so Den was going to be able to attack. Or no, they had 1 card in hand, right? Because they ended up drawing cards. Basically, they had 1 card in hand, but the way that the layers work, or some sort of timestamp, or I don't know exactly what it is, but basically, if you activate Den, the power and toughness modifier makes it a 3/2 and not a 5/3. So, oh yeah, they did have 3 cards, right? Because this was able to attack, yeah. Yeah, they had 3 cards. It was something else. Yeah, it was either game 1 or game 2. Alright, we attack. I think this is the only way I can win this game. Yeah, that was game 2. That whole match was so crazy. They even had a 1-lander. Oh my god, if this was just a forest, I would have won the game. Just had to be the Cavern. God damn. Oh, they bounced. Did they bounce a forest? Oh, right. They went land, ranger, pick up forest, untap. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they have a forest in hand. But they use ranger last turn. I forgot. I forgore. What's up, Molly? Are you playing a Pioneer deck in Modern? That is a very good question. That is a very, very good question. I mean, we got free spells. We got Chancellor, we got Shining Shoal, we got Solitude. I don't know. Basically a Pioneer deck, though, at the end of the day. Well, I mean, not really a Time Walk. Elvish War Master Giga Chad. For a white weedy deck, we have a lot of 7-drops. Well, the idea is that we have Shining Shoal. The issue is that Shining Shoal is not very relevant in this matchup. And Raffine's Informant. Raffine's Informant is good when you have Chancellor, right? You reveal Chancellor, and then you just discard it on turn 2. It's just so 5-head. Smartest thing in the entire world. Well, the issue with Shoal is, like, they don't really deal any damage to us. You know what I mean? It's, like, really hard to set up. The time where they're dealing damage, they're killing us. Almost all the time, right? Lecter Mage. I mean, you have to splash a color, though. I don't know if I like that. Shaman of the Back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that resolves. That one does, in fact, resolve. You're just dead, right? Take 5, go to 8. They have enough blockers. Yeah, because they can just regenerate everything. Yeah, you win. Alright, cool. You win. Okay, pay out the doubters. That was a weird-ass league. We played against Boomer Jun twice and Elves. I don't really know about that, but I don't know. This deck felt okay. Not a big fan. I mean, the thing about Shining Shoal is that, yes, it's very, very good against the red decks, but if you don't play against the red decks, there are a lot of matchups where it's not very good, so I don't know. It's more of like a high variance thing. If you hit the right matchups, then I could see it being good. But anyways, chat, that is going to do it for me. I hope you had a great time tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. We will be going back to Pioneer tomorrow, as is going to be the new schedule where we do Modern on Monday, Pioneer on Tuesdays. So thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you so much for being here. Thanks again for all the support, subs, bits, donations. As always, would not be here without you guys, so thank you so much. I hope I see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening. Limited these days, yeah. And that's all I got. Have a great rest of your evening. I will see you all tomorrow at the same time. And let's find somebody to raid.